Good morning from Little Creek Bee Ranch. We are filming our third video in a series about sustainable beekeeping. This little video will be about on-the-spot queen rearing. We got to back up here. There are 4 quadrants to sustainable beekeeping that we believe are important. The first one's airflow management. The second would be protein management. The third being on-the-spot queen rearing, and I think the fourth one is essential oil management. Now we're talking here about making queens, and real simple. This is really kind of different, and it's not, I didn't come up with this idea. I have to give credit to Mel Disselcohen up northern, I think Ohio or Indiana, I'm not sure. You can find his website at mdasplitter.com. mdasplitter.com, and I encourage you to go read his writings and learn more about on-the-spot queen rearing. You see this hive tool right here? Can you tell me how many cells that blade covers? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Did you know that if I found eggs in that area right there, and if I crushed those cells, I'm going to crush them down. Kind of push them down, and I've deformed them. The bees will then come in right there or there, right in these top rows, and pull down a couple of queen cells because I changed. It's cold, 23 degrees. I changed the shape of those holes. Now let me back up and mention a point here. See all these cells? See the old dead brood pattern? Those are worker holes. Those are worker cells. Bees read holes. They know what a drone hole is, and they know what a worker hole is, and they know what a queen cell is, and all that wonderful stuff. Bees read holes. And if you ever wonder why you see queen cells, swarm cells here or here or here or around here, around the periphery, it's because this wax area is malleable. It's more easily molded. And here's the thick cocoons. Now this is an older frame, so we got cocoons down here. That's really what makes a lot of this wax blackish, is the cocoon layers, one upon the other, and then all of this area is loaded with cocoons. Now, when we have a supersedure process, that's a whole different ball game. They'll go in here in the middle and carve out. It may even look as deep as that right there. And they'll carve out a section. They got to work harder for it, and it will look like a sideways peanut on a stem. It's a 1-for-1 swap on a queen. And if you see that, you just need to put the frame back real gently and let the girls finish their program. They got a program going on, let them finish it. But I'm talking about intentional manipulation of bees and cells to make queens. We call this notching or crushing, and I may do it there. Of course, you got to be able to see the eggs inside there. You need the sun over your back, and I may do it right there, and we're sacrificing the cells just below the hive tool. And I may come over here. Oh, yeah, there's some eggs inside there, and I will crush somewhere in there. Oops, I boogered that one up. I may even come back up here and go, oh yeah, there's some. And that lower third, get down there where you can see where I hold just at the bottom of the holes, and just crush it to mid-rib. You're not going to hurt the egg. You're not going that far. You're changing the shape of the hole. Now what the bees can do, you pull it up and look at it maybe at an angle. Can we see just a little bit? See the angle? Giving you an angle view. That's called notching or crushing. This is a big deal. Some of you ought to get real excited about this. A good colony with good gene pool. Oh, you bet, man. And that's called notching or crushing, and I like to do that. I may pick, there's 4 places. I may do another one over here like that. And what I'll do is on one side, I'll do it on one side, and then when I split this frame out with another frame of bees, I'll maybe make this a heart frame, the middle frame, and that way I know it's on my right side, so I just pull it up. I just pull it up out of the colony and I can go to the right side and see what they have done. Now, bees are work reward sensitive, see? And I know this is older wax, so I'd have to pay attention to how much do they really want to work at pulling a cell down. If you make it too hard for them, they may only give you one or two, but if you have a fairly good frame that's maybe lighter in color out here, lighter in color, and the darker cocoons are up here, if you can put some notches down around here, they will whip down queen cells faster than you can whistle Dixie, buddy. Okay, that's called on-the-spot queen rearing. Yeah, I didn't develop the idea. I can't take credit for that. Mel Dislow Cohen, MDAsplitter.com's got some wonderful teachings on that. I think you need to think about sustainable beekeeping in the mode of capitalizing upon your own gene pool with the intentional purpose of manipulating cells. Now, I can just split out frames, throw them in a nuke box, and go, yippee, go make your own queen. Well, let's give them an incentive. Let's change the shape of some holes. The hive tool is the most easy to do it with. They can pick the hole they want. They got 7 or 8 choices there, 7 right there, 7 right there, 7 right there. But most anything can operate as a crusher. You know, I just use my hive tool because it's easy to do. But if you look at the frame, if you go, I don't know if I can do it here. No, can't do it. The midrib is the center of the comb. That's called midrib. So we're looking to, I don't think you can see the midrib. You're going to crush or push down those cells with your hive tool right there. And then those bees are they're going to use that top row right there and pull down maybe a couple of cells right in there. They'll pick the one that they want to work. You've changed the shape of the hole. That's a huge deal. You've changed the shape of the hole, and they go, man, we can do that. This is why you see cells crop up down here. See these curved rims? They're curved. See? There's a reason they put them down here. They're easy to pull down around this edges. They're curved. This wax is malleable. I think a lot of this is just dirt. But around the edges. So there's a reason that they do it this way. All these are worker cells. And not very often do you see many queen cells up here. Usually it'll be a supersedure cell. That's different. But this is called notching and crushing. This is done on purpose. It incents the bees to pull down a queen. In these areas where you have crushed, yes, I can go up here in the middle, but I prefer the outside. Like 5 different spots. I come over here. See if I can do another one. Oh, this is softer wax over here. Just line it up on the bottom row and push it in real hard. It's cold out here. And they'll pick a hole down there that they want to pull a queen down. So it's not a complicated process. You just have to understand how the bees are thinking and how come they pull down these cells around this area, because it's easier to do. They're work reward sensitive. Why do they want to go up here and work so daggum hard? They'll pull cells down here. So spend a little bit of time, MDAsplitter.com. Old Mel's been keeping bees for over 40 years. Got some great tips. Little German American. Learn a lot from him. I appreciate his work. Notching and crushing to capitalize upon your own gene pools and expand your apiary and expand your bees. I think that's an important deal. On-the-spot queen rearing. Part of your sustainability quadrants. Notching and crushing. We'll be doing a lot of that. The bee students that come out, they're going to learn how to do this. Yes, and the bees are all crawling over, completely covered. If you want to shake them off, yes, you can shake them off. Then put the frame back in, let the bees gather it back up on the frame, and then take it back out. So you can do it that way. Okay, that's number 3 out of 4. That's a big tip. Check it out, mdasplitter.com. Have an awesome day.